Greetings to my Scorpio friends. Welcome to your Runescope for March 2014. My name is Amanda. As always, be sure to watch the video for your rising sign as well if you know it, because that can give you some more information about other areas or themes you may be dealing with in March of 2014. You can also schedule a private consultation with me if you'd like. I do those on Skype, and they are $65 for a half an hour session. Just drop me a line at the email address below this video if you would like to set one up. Normally, I get back to people pretty quickly, but sometimes it can be 2 to 3 days if there are a lot of people ahead of you, because I do answer those in the order that I receive emails. So sit tight. I will get to your email. If it's taking a little while, that just means that there were several people in front of you that I need to get scheduled first. But let's dive into March, Scorpios, and see what's up and what will be happening for you guys. Very similar to what I got for Pisces. There's something new that you're creating, something coming to fruition, or something that you're working on very intently, but it's going to take a while. Okay, so I feel like this is like a long incubation period. For some of you, this is a person. This is a baby. Maybe you find out or have found out recently that you're pregnant, or maybe you're working on trying to get pregnant. And for some of you, this may take some time, but you do have luck on your side, and I want you to know that. You do definitely have that, have forces working for you to make this happen. For any of you who are creating your own business, starting your own company, looking for new job opportunities, you're going to find the right one. So any delays, or if it's taking a bit longer, it's so you'll find the right one. Again, luck is on your side, anything new that you're starting. If you do not want to get pregnant, then use contraception in March like crazy. I mean, definitely a good idea, because those of you who want to, who are trying, you're going to be successful, and maybe some of you who don't, who don't really want that may be successful. I see for most of you it would be a happy surprise, but it will be a surprise. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, I mean, this is something that may take a long investment. So again, this could be, maybe you're saving money to put towards the business. Maybe you've started a college fund for children you already have, or a marriage fund. Maybe you're saving for a wedding. Anything that you are planning, you're going to be able to, it's off to a strong start is what I'm getting for March. Like, you're really able to work out the details and be patient. You're going to be able to be patient for this, because you know that the payoff is going to be worth it. Whatever this new beginning is that you are focused on in March. Some of you may be going on vacation in March, and it would certainly be a wonderful time for that. Some of you may be going with a mate, and I see it being a very sexy trip. You may not see too many, you may not step out the door and see too many of the surroundings, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, some of you may, and this would be a location that or it could be a location that's just very mysterious. I mean, it may be a very, maybe it has, I'm seeing New Orleans, or, a city with a lot of history, and a lot of maybe dark history, just kind of maybe a Gothic. Maybe you're going somewhere, maybe you're going to Paris, somewhere in Europe where there's maybe a lot of Gothic architecture, or just has a feel about it of very old secrets and things like that. Some of you may be keeping this that you're working on a secret. And that could be why this secret card is coming up. You could be, just keeping this change that you're making. Maybe you're keeping the fact that you're trying to have a baby, or trying to get pregnant, or maybe you are keeping the fact that you are pregnant a secret. Just something you're keeping to yourself and just enjoying it, either for yourself or for you and your significant other. Or if you're single, this could be a new business idea or a new business that you've started, and you're just keeping it to yourself for now because you're still working on the details, but you're very excited about where this is going. I think by the end of March, if you are keeping a business secret, it'll be ready to launch by the end of March. So, and I think that you will be surprised how well it is received. For those of you who have been waiting on a job opportunity, I see that coming up in March as well. You may be offered or stumble on a job opportunity that is going to give you great financial security. So I see March as a way of securing your finances. For some of you, this will be through your own business, but for others, if you are looking to kind of generate that from a job or find a new job, that's going to be available to you as well. So very positive, Scorpio, financially. You know, and I feel like if you are looking for a new job, it may be, if you've applied to things in February, I think that March may be the more likely month that you stumble on the right one. You know, it could have been slow going in February, and with Mercury retrograde, that was probably to your benefit, because, you know, you don't want to sign a contract in Mercury retrograde. It's going forward again at the beginning of March, like right at the start. Mars is retrograde, but I mean, it'll depend on where you have that in your chart. Be sure to watch your favorite astrologer on YouTube to find out all the details about Mars retrograde. But I see you finding new opportunities for full-time work in March and stumbling on the right one that is just perfect for you, really. And it's going to prove to be a long-term thing. You know, and you may go on interviews in March and meet with these people. And just be very excited about, you know, getting going and the stability that the pay will bring you. So I see you again making some pretty good money at this job as well as it being satisfying for you as far as what you're doing. Help that you're going to receive in March could be a new relationship, Scorpio. For those of you who are single, March could be the month that you meet somebody who's very, very captivating, is the word that I'm seeing. And it's one that you feel. This is one that when you meet this person, you feel like zowie. You just zapped me. You just zowied me. So, I mean, you know, those are those past life connections. You know, when you meet someone, you know that you've never met them, but you just feel like you've known each other your whole lives. And that is awesome. I really hope that that's how this plays out. And I think that's going to play out for a lot of you single Scorpios. For those of you who are coupled up, it's just again, it could have to do with this trip, but a feeling of closeness. A new beginning with an existing partner. Maybe you've been through some tough times and you've had to, you know, you've had Saturn in your sign, Scorpio, so there's certainly been a lot of lessons relationship-wise. And that will continue through 2014. But I feel like for a lot of you, you may have left those negative things behind with a partner and are now moving forward. Or maybe you left that partner behind and are moving on with a new partner that is far more positive and to whom you have a mind-spirit connection, Scorpio. And Scorpios, I need to be reminded, I think, sometimes, because sometimes I've seen them kind of settle for just that mind connection and where their relationships are almost a business deal. And that's not really, you know, that's very kind of, you know, 3 centuries ago. Scorpio, you really can't be happy unless someone satisfies you up here and down lower. But, you know, all 3 of those, you need all 3 of those to be happy, and most people do. But Scorpio can settle. You can sell yourself short. You can feel like, you know, this is the best I'm going to get because I'm so difficult. I'm so complex. I'm so difficult. Come on, Scorpio. Yes, you're complex, but there are people who dig that a lot and who will want nothing more than a lifetime trying to figure you out. So don't sell yourself short. Go for those connections. Mind, heart, and the nether region. You need all 3 of those. And when you find someone who kind of ignites all 3 of those, you can be very happy indeed, Scorpio. And for those of you who are single in March, you have a good chance of lighting all 3 of those on fire. Somebody just really setting those off. What can't be changed about March? People are going to be offering you a lot of help in March for some reason. They're going to think, and this could have to do with the fact that you're keeping some kind of success or something that you're working on secret. You just may feel that you either want to keep it to yourself so that you can enjoy it before everybody else kind of ruins it by knowing. Scorpio, that would be a very Scorpio thing for you to do. Or it could be that there are reasons, there are other reasons. Maybe, you know, you want to wait till it's completely ready for you to unveil it. Or, you know, it's just, you know, you're working on it, but you don't know how lucrative it's going to be. So you want to see like a proven track record before you tell certain people about it. But yeah, people are going to be offering you a lot of advice, a lot of help, and you're really not going to need it. But they don't know that for some reason. So But I think you're going to feel actually very, even though it may be annoying at times, very happy that you have these people in your corner, that you have so much support. So that's a good thing to not change. That's a good thing to have to accept about March. There's also a chance to, if there's been a rupture or a disruption with a family member, with a friend, there's a chance to repair this in March. And for you to be very positive on something maybe that you were negative about before, or to just offer more positivity, because I think you're feeling more positive maybe in your life than you were maybe when this rupture happened, and that can absolutely affect how we deal with other people in our lives. And I think you're going to be coming from a far more positive place in March, Scorpio. So it's a prime time to repair any relationships that need repairing, whether they be family, friendships, emotional relationships, partners, things like that. You can repair all of those. By the end of March, Scorpio, you will see, I think, somebody who has been, and this may be you, if you've been rushing into things, or if you feel that you've been rushing into things, which Scorpio, I don't think this happens very often with you guys. You usually deliberate and weigh things out pretty well. So this, for most of you, I think this will be someone else in your life that you've been concerned about. It could be going back to this family situation, someone in your family you've been concerned about. Maybe they're just not thinking things through. Again, they're being impulsive, rushing into things. You may see that this person is putting the brakes on now. Maybe they're finally taking your advice, because I do feel like maybe you told this person about this. Maybe that's what caused the rupture in the first place. You gave the advice, you know, maybe you should slow down, whatever, and they took it to mean, maybe they took it the wrong way, or they were just, you know, thought you were interfering when really you just care about this person and were offering them advice. I feel like this person will be finally, maybe you'll see signs they're starting to take your advice or put on the brakes in some way. Just slow things down. Maybe this person's regretting the decision that they made. So that's another way that can play out. But for you, Scorpio, I think it's coming up in your reading, maybe because you'll talk to this person. Maybe this is the relationship, again, that you repair, are able to, you know, turn over a new leaf, start a new chapter, whatever other cliche I can throw in there. If I think of another one, I'll throw it out there. But March is very much a victory month for you, Scorpio. New things are afoot. By the end, these things that you've had kind of incubating, that have been growing, are launched full steam ahead by the end. And I see them being very positively received. Whatever you've been working on, whatever news that you have, whatever news that you share, these big changes, you're going to be very, very satisfied and overjoyed about the way that they are received, about the way that things play out and things move forward. Some of you may move in March, you know, or you may decide to take this job, you know, this new job opportunity. There's a shift or a change for a lot of you. So this could be either moving or a new job or both. Some of you may move for a job. And this will be very well starred. You'll feel very led to do this. And for those of you who seek advice, you'll get the advice. Yes, you should do this. Some of you may be taking exams or certifications, bar exams, things like that in March, and you're going to do very well because I see that you will have put your time in. You know, this is something you want to do. This is not something that you have to do. So if you are taking some kind of test or exam or anything like that, for some of you, this could just be a job interview, because this is also the card for job interviews. You're going to ace whatever this is and do very, very well. Because again, it's something you want very badly, and you don't leave anything to chance, Scorpio, when you want something really badly. You fill in all the holes, you dot all the I's, cross all the T's, and make sure that, you know, the competition is not going to have a shot at all. So anything that you're competing for in March, you will come out the victor. I doubt you're surprised about that. So yeah, I see at the end of March you being very happy with the way things have gone, Scorpio, and I think March is going to be a great month for you, like one of the best months you've had in a long time. Just really starting to see the fruits of your efforts and the way the rest of this year is going to start to play out, because I feel like very strongly things that start in March are going to continue to develop throughout the rest of this year for you. So good luck with that. And I will see you again in April. Thanks for watching, Scorpio.